What if I told you there are hidden signs that reveal if you've been chosen for a special mission by God? Imagine this. While most people drift aimlessly, perhaps you're already receiving a spiritual calling for something much greater without even realizing it. In this video, we'll unveil 7 divine signs that might indicate you have a life purpose beyond anything you've ever imagined. So, before you let this opportunity pass, stay with me and find out if you are one of the chosen. Because once you know your purpose, nothing will ever be the same. What if today you discovered that you've been chosen for something far greater, and that your mission hinges solely on a decision you make? In this video, we'll reveal 7 divine signs that could be showing you're among the chosen for a unique life mission. A journey that goes beyond ordinary dreams and touches the purpose God has reserved for you. Imagine if there were a way to know with absolute certainty that every step, every challenge, and every success is leading to something much bigger. If you've ever felt that something is missing, a sense of emptiness that routine can't fill, you might be seeking this very calling. Each of these signs will open up a new perspective on your spiritual growth, your connection to a Christian life purpose, and the power of spiritual transformation that God makes available to you. Get ready, because in this video we're going to explore together the path to discovering spiritual gifts and how they can transform your life and those around you. Believe me, by the end of this video you won't just have answers, you'll have a clear understanding of your true purpose. Let's see if you're one of the chosen. There are moments in life when a restlessness stirs in our hearts, like a subtle call we can't ignore. This is God's gentle touch, a spiritual calling moving us towards something bigger and deeper. It's an inexplicable desire to seek a purpose that transcends the material. This is the first sign of a Christian life purpose. For those who are attuned, it's like a secret invitation that repeats until we truly hear it. This is the beginning of spiritual transformation, an awakening to what really matters. Those who feel this calling experience what Samuel did in the Bible, hearing a mysterious voice without realizing it was God calling him. This is the start of a journey that can transform who we are. Those who hear and respond to this call begin to notice a hunger for knowledge, a thirst for something divine and eternal. This desire leads them to seek answers in the scriptures and to find guidance there for life and divine purpose. It's no wonder that the words of Jesus become a compass on this journey. This calling is more than just an idea or curiosity. It's an invitation to explore, learn, and grow. For those who feel this spiritual hunger, dedicating time to studying the scriptures and reflecting on Christian teachings are concrete steps that strengthen the divine purpose in our lives. It's as if every word read is confirmation that something greater awaits us. But this is only the beginning. This call leads us to face the second sign, where God invites us to purify our hearts and minds, preparing us for the true mission ahead. After the calling, those who accept this journey go through a process of purification. This is a path of self-discovery that reveals weaknesses, fears, and attachments we must overcome to draw closer to God. Just as gold is purified by fire, so too are we transformed, and each challenge prepares us for the divine mission. The Bible speaks of the importance of letting go of pride and selfish desires to grow spiritually, and this is an essential step in aligning our lives with the divine purpose. This purification process is challenging. At each stage, we are called to release what no longer serves us and to strengthen our faith, even amid difficulties. A practical example is practicing gratitude during times of waiting, writing down 3 things each day for which you're grateful. This practice opens the heart to faith and helps us see God's hand in every detail. This is how the Christian life purpose gains strength. Every small act of detachment and humility makes us more capable of living our mission authentically. For those seeking biblical counsel, this is a moment to be inspired by passages like Jesus in the desert, where he faced temptations to fulfill his mission. The same happens to us. By overcoming the ego and practicing love for others, we take a crucial step in the journey of spiritual transformation. But the purification process isn't the end, it's only the preparation. Just ahead is the third sign, the awakening of spiritual gifts that God entrusts to us to fulfill our mission. After purification, those who follow the spiritual call begin to discover spiritual gifts they never knew. These talents, which can include everything from keen intuition to healing abilities or prophecy, are divine gifts. They're not there by accident. They're tools for you to serve and fulfill your Christian life purpose. Each spiritual gift is like a key to the mission God places before you, and using them wisely is an essential part of spiritual growth. Spiritual gifts reflect a deeper connection with God and should be used for the benefit of others. Imagine someone who senses a strong intuition, an almost magical perception of what others need to hear. This might be the gift of comfort, a skill to inspire peace in others. To cultivate these gifts, it takes practice. Spending time listening to others, supporting or even guiding someone in need are ways to develop and strengthen these talents. Practicing and having faith in the scriptures strengthen the divine purpose in our lives. As Paul advises in the Bible, each one should use whatever gift they have received to serve others. Recognizing and developing these gifts, guided by biblical wisdom, allows us to fulfill our mission powerfully and meaningfully. And the journey doesn't end here because these gifts must be used with discernment. With each choice and every step, we navigate the relationship between destiny and free will, the next sign on this path. Divine purpose doesn't take away our free will, on the contrary, it depends on it. God offers us a destiny but lets us choose. Spiritual life is built in this dynamic balance between what God has planned and what we choose to do with our gifts. With every choice, we're creating our journey of spiritual growth, moving toward the divine purpose. This is the beauty of Christian faith, trusting in destiny while acting with wisdom. In daily life, practicing this freedom of choice is simple but powerful. For example, maintaining the habit of reflecting on each decision and seeking guidance in prayer is a way to align free will with a Christian life purpose. Every decision made with faith becomes an opportunity to live our mission and strengthen our bond with God. The Bible reminds us that God respects our choices and always gives us the chance to return to the path. This freedom is God's most generous gift and at the same time the greatest challenge. Exercising it with faith and discernment is essential for a spiritual life of purpose and abundance. To strengthen this journey, God has given us intuition, our internal guide, which is the next sign along the way. Intuition is a spiritual gift, a direct connection to God's voice. It guides us in moments of doubt and shows us paths that reason can't reach. Those who live the spiritual call learn to trust this inner voice, which shows the next step of the divine purpose. Intuition is God's way of reminding us we're never alone, that we always have a guide to help us grow spiritually. Trusting intuition takes courage. Imagine feeling a gut instinct suggesting a difficult choice, yet feeling peace in following it. That's the certainty that only a Christian life purpose can offer. The Bible advises us not to rely solely on our understanding but to trust in God, and intuition is part of this trust. Strengthening intuition requires practice. Prayer, for instance, is a way to hear this voice and receive spiritual guidance. Keeping a journal to note these insights also helps develop this communication with God. But this journey continues with the value of placing these gifts at the service of others, the true act of faith and transformation. Those who heed the spiritual call understand that their mission isn't just for themselves but to serve others. This act of generosity, this giving to others, is the essence of the divine purpose. The Bible teaches us that by serving, we grow in spirituality and faith. Every act of love is a manifestation of the Christian life purpose and brings spiritual abundance. Serving is also a practical way to live the Christian faith. Simple gestures like listening to someone in distress or offering help reflect true spiritual growth. Those who serve discover that the divine purpose is stronger when shared, and what is given returns multiplied. For those who want to strengthen this practice, small gestures can make a difference. Helping someone in need, participating in the community, or being a supportive friend. This aligns us with divine timing and with the mission God has reserved for us. And in this giving, the mystery of perfect timing reveals itself, as every action has a perfect moment. Trusting in God's timing is accepting that everything has a purpose. Every obstacle, every wait, is preparation for the best to happen. Christian faith teaches us that nothing happens by chance, and divine timing aligns us with the Christian life purpose. It takes faith to wait and patience to understand that when the time is right, God acts. Patience strengthens when we remember that everything has a reason. Every no is preparation. Every challenge is a lesson. This teaches us to trust, to see each stage as part of God's plan. Prayer and gratitude help us cultivate this patience and find peace. Those who trust in God's timing live in peace. Every decision, every step is guided. And this brings us to the true purpose, where our mission is fulfilled in abundance and faith. Now that you understand the 7 divine signs that reveal your purpose, the time has come to make a choice. What will you do with this knowledge? Because, believe me, discovering that God has placed a calling in your life is powerful. But it's only the beginning. This knowledge has the potential to transform your entire existence, to give you direction, and to change the impact you make on the world around you. Each of these signs is an invitation to fully live the Christian life purpose, to use the spiritual gifts God has given you, and to trust the right timing for every action. And this calling is not something to ignore. You have been chosen for something greater, and the only question that remains is, will you choose to live this mission? Now that you know the 7 signs that may indicate God's calling for your life, ask yourself, am I living in alignment with this higher purpose? Each of these signs is a powerful reminder that you're not here by chance. There's a specific mission, a Christian life purpose waiting to be fulfilled. And if God has already placed these signs on your path, the next step is up to you. This is the opportunity to transform your life, to connect with something that gives meaning to every choice, every challenge, and every victory. The spiritual journey isn't simple, but it's deeply rewarding. Ask yourself, am I ready to let go of distractions and embrace my mission with courage? Trust that God doesn't call without providing direction. This direction lies in the spiritual gifts He awakened in you and the desire He planted in your heart. From today onward, you can live more intentionally with spiritual growth as a goal, and every step you take will bring you closer to your true mission. And here's a final invitation. Reflect on which of these signs resonated most with you and start applying it today. How about beginning with practicing gratitude, or perhaps exercising service to others? Let these small steps guide you on the path of spiritual transformation. If you feel touched by something greater, share your experience in the comments. Let's build a supportive community where we can grow and share our discoveries with one another. And to continue on this journey of purpose, growth, and faith, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This is just the beginning. God has a plan for each of us, and your mission might be just beginning now.